Hey guys, welcome to the Kimbright YouTube channel. I didn't expect to do this series a lot earlier than I thought I would. Geek Gear recently sent out their box surprisingly early. They only recently, so today is the 23rd. They only recently stopped the subscription 3 days ago. And yet my box arrived on Wednesday. Now I was too ill to do the unboxing on Wednesday. You guys will know I had COVID. I was fighting COVID at the time. I didn't get too bad symptoms, but I didn't really want to push my luck either. So I spent a lot of my time resting, doing my sewing, trying to give my body time to actually recover. And I also was very reluctant to open my front door. So the first I knew that my Geek Gear box was waiting outside was when my husband brought it in, because the postman had left it outside the front door, as he should. I think he'd heard me inside, so he knew someone was in the house, but why he didn't, he may have just knocked on the door and I didn't hear him. Like I said, I was asleep most of the time. It's fantastic that it's arrived early because we get to talk about it. So, without further ado, let's get it open. There's quite an interesting set of items in here. But as always, we start with the t-shirt, which I might wear tomorrow. And it is... oh, wow! It's the astrology tower, complete with the global map of the solar system, which is awesome. I like the look of this. This is cool. I think the golden one's meant to be the sun, and the rest is all the other planets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can only count 8. It's meant to be 9 planets. That's definitely Saturn. That's Jupiter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to assume number 9 is hidden behind the sun. Because at the moment there's only 8 planets. And we know there's 9. Keep counting these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there appears to be a planet missing, but it's very thick. It's very hard to spot. But right behind the sun, there appears to be another cable leading behind it. So I think the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think the 9th planet is hidden behind the sun. But it still looks a pretty good t-shirt. Get rid of that because we don't need that. It still looks a pretty good t-shirt. And any astrologers are going to love this. That is awesome. I love it. I think it's good. We'll put the wand out the way for now. So the theme is astrology, it looks like. And we have... that's not astrology. That looks like a diagram to the actual atom. Or it could be the actual orbiting of the sun. But that looks like an actual atom diagram on the badge. Now this is the monthly badge, so they must be continuing these this month, this year. But that is cool. Isn't that amazing? And the detail on it as well. You've got the little neutron in the middle, and then got all the protons and electrodes firing around, which I think is pretty awesome. That's cool. Now we must have a sort of monthly coin as well. The packaging, if I show you, this looks like part of a little wallet, which is awesome. Okay, this is sort of double jointed. So it's got the telescope, looking up. I think that's meant to be... Do I recognise these stars? I don't recognise these stars. I need to look it up. That might... I don't think that's Ursa Major. I'll look up what these stars are. But that is pretty cool. And then on the other side, you have... That looks suspiciously like Sirius Black as the dog, which is awesome. With a little star right on the top. So we got astrology on the back, and then we got Sirius Black on the other side. That is cool. These coins get better and better. Okay. So this is interesting. So it's got... This must be the astrology... I'm trying to find that angle's good. The astrology tower. But it's got the death mark. That looks like a Death Eater. And that must be the Death Eater's mark on the very top. Which looks good. I mean, I love the green that's on it. The green is absolutely fantastic. And it's just amazing how detailed these pictures can be. Particularly when if I tilt it like that, you can just about see the tower peeking out. That is awesome. That is amazing. Now I'm leaving the other one until last. Normally I do the wand last, but I'm going to do this one last. There's no information guide, which is a bit of a bummer. And oh no, there is. So, have I got this one? Oh no, I haven't. This is slightly more deep. This looks very similar to another wand that I've got. It's got the silver moon on the top, but it's got green, which might indicate that this is someone from Slytherin. So maybe Malfoy, maybe Draco as well. Possibly Severus Snape, maybe. Although it's too green to be Severus. It's not straight. If I turn it around, it does have a slight curve to it. So someone who's quite crooked. And on the front here, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little golden groove right on the front here, which is just awesome. And then you've got the black in the middle there. So you've got green, black, and then a brown with almost engravings on it. Elves, particularly dark elves, would probably have these type of wands. Certainly anyone in the Night Forest definitely would. I'm trying to think who else. Maybe werewolves, just because of the moon tip. Now this one, I've got a feeling they'd hold the wand in the middle, because they want to show off the proud colours at the back, and they would angle it so that the victim would always glance as they're falling, so they might have it slightly down. The gold engravings as well. Certainly the Death Eaters would have had a wand like this, because they would have wanted to have been so proud. And, yep, they would twirl it around, maybe hold it a little bit like that to seem menacing. Not Godric, not Godric Gryffindor. Salvador Slytherin, it's not fancy enough for him, but this would be certainly a starter wand when he was a lot more younger. I wouldn't say Grindelwald, because of the colour. I would imagine Grindelwald would have a slightly more fancier wand, probably a collection of wands that he's actually taken from captured wizards, but certainly not one as powerful as this, although the grooving makes me think of someone who is quite proud and you could argue that Grindelwald is quite a proud person. Lord of the Rings, maybe Legolas would have had a wand like this, but it would have to be one of the really dark elves, so maybe one of the enemies would have a wand. Sauron would probably have had a wand like this. I wouldn't say Saruman definitely would. Sauron, I wouldn't say would have a wand. Sorry to backtrack. I need to read Lord of the Rings again. But certainly the wizard Saruman would have had a wand like this. Sauron, I would have imagined being a dark and red type of wand to implicate the fact that he's rebirthed from fire. And he would have had the same engravings as what's on his wand on the end of his ring, on the end of his wand, on the end of the wand. So for that reason, I wouldn't say he had a wand like this. I can't think of any other characters. What about anime? A lot of bad guys in anime would have a wand like this. I can't think of one right now, but I'm sure I can come up with a few by the next video. I'm pretty sure. But this is a pretty good wand. So its type of wand, it's called a beta wand or beta wand. I think I've got an alpha one that's very similar. That's probably why I'm thinking of it as I'm reading this. It's 13 3/4 inches. The core is emerald dust, which probably explains why it's green at the top. And it's a mahogany wand, which is this bit here. So they painted this bit black and obviously painted this bit green. But this green, I've just thought, would the Wizard of Oz, because of its greenness, would possibly have had a wand like this. Possibly, I'm not 100% sure. Now the reason I left this one for last is because it's disguised like a Christmas present. So this is like a late Christmas present from Geek Gear, which I think is just amazing. So pull the ribbon. I know someone who'd want this ribbon. Pull the back. And it is... Oh, wow. Oh, wow! This kind of looks like Hagrid's tie. But it is a very nice Hagrid scarf. How cool is this? This is the kind of thing that I'd imagine Molly Weasley, the Mrs. Weasley, would probably have knitted, probably an inspiration of the tie, would probably have knitted for Hagrid as a Christmas present, because she knits jumpers for the others. But Hagrid, without having to reveal to him what the gift is, would probably have got a tie because he spends a lot of time outside, so he needs a scarf to keep him warm. This is amazing and perfect timing. I've now got gloves and I've now got a scarf. This will certainly help my throat as I go throughout the day. Hopefully things should go well. I am feeling a lot better. There is going to be an update on Monday on how I did with COVID, but until then, brilliant as always. Love the wand, love the scarf. I think the scarf is brilliant, and love the gloves from last month's one. You might see me in another video wearing them. I don't know. But until then, stay safe, stay well, keep the magic in your fingertips, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.